Hello and welcome to the Chatty Corner, where we talk about our experiences as a modern Hmong American woman. My name is Pachia and I'm the hostess.
My name is Pachia and I am the co-host.
So today we're just going to be releasing our pre-episode, and then we'll have episode 1 and episode 2 coming soon. Thank you guys for tuning in. We just wanted to show you guys a little bit of our personalities and what we are going to be posting for the next, I don't know how many episodes we're going to be doing, but we have a lot of ideas. Yeah. And we're really happy that you all are following and liking all of our posts. I just want to say that we are releasing all of our podcast episodes every Wednesday morning at 8 a.m. And Pachia and I are both busy students and also full-time workers, so we're trying to at least meet once a week, trying to do multiple episodes. So bear with us. This is something really new that we're both doing. Anything you want to say, Pachia?
I want to give a shout out to Cheyenne for doing our logo for us. It's so pretty and I love it so much. So go ahead and check her out. We'll have her linked also.
Yes, we'll have her our Instagram. I think that's the only account that she has on right now. So actually, for the start of our podcast, to give you guys a little more information about us, my name is Pachia and I am Hmong Jew, and I am 24 years old. We live in a small Butte County area. I wanted to start this podcast because I felt like, why not? I don't really get to hear a lot of Hmong podcasts out there, especially about women who are speaking out. And honestly, the way how we started this podcast together, this idea actually was really hilarious. It came with one phone call, and I think we were just venting or something, and then I said, do I heckin' want to do a podcast?
Yeah, and you've been wanting to for a while now, and so I'm like, you know what, Passion, it's about the time we start. Instead of you just saying it, let's just do it.
Yeah, for the longest time, because I've actually wanted to do it back in 2018, and it was with a different group of friends, and me personally, I like to have really deep conversations with different groups of people, of course, and I felt like the group of friends I was with, we had really amazing conversations from different point of views, and what I like the most is that we didn't have the same mindset, which is really good, because I think to have different mindsets, you gravitate to a lot of different other people instead of just one-sided. And so that's the reason why I chose Pachia today as my co-host, well, for my project actually, until she's tired of me.
We're gonna keep doing this until I'm like, okay, Passion, I can't do it anymore. It's too much.
No, this girl got big plans in the future, so that's why she's planning to leave me in the future, and hopefully by the end of 2022, but fingers crossed. I don't want to jinx anything. Yeah. Why don't you explain a little about yourself? I'm the one talking.
Okay. Yeah. My name's Pachia. I am 21. I'm turning 22, or actually I would be 22 by the time this is released.
Oh yeah. You
yeah. So I'm currently at Chico State and I am a 5th year senior, and I hope to graduate next fall. Full-time student. I just recently quit my part-time job, and
I told y'all she a busy girl. I'm telling you, this is why she gonna leave me, because by the time I get too much, she's gonna be like, bye, I'm getting married.
The perfect time to leave
is when you get married.
Yes, but I'm really happy that we started this podcast, because girl, let me tell you, Passion talks a lot. And it's a lot of good stuff that I think everyone should hear.
I know. Well, I know that, you have been doing a lot and having a lot on your plate. So why don't you actually, talk about some things why you do those things? What do you advocate for? What do you believe in? And what's your purpose of doing all these amazing advocacy projects?
Yeah, so I am a huge believer, as cliche as it sounds, of being yourself. And it's really simple, right? To just be yourself. But a lot of people, they grow up and they put themselves into boxes and form themselves, and they feel like a lot of pressure to be a certain way. Like, another reason why I wanted to start this podcast is because me and Passion are such, like, we're
very involved.
Yeah, we're very involved, and we don't let other people kind of define who we are, right?
Because I mean, we try.
We try not to. It's a lot of pressure with some Hmong women.
Oh yeah, definitely. And we will. Oh god, there's just so many things we want to talk about. Like, we'll definitely get into that too, of what it's like to like in the beginning of our intro, what it's like to be a modern Hmong American woman. I mean, especially if some of us are first or second generations, right? Depending if our parents went to college or not. But a lot of times, because your parents went to high school in America, right?
They actually did not.
Oh, they didn't?
No.
Oh, okay. Because
my mom was pregnant when they got here, and my dad just started working.
Yeah.
And so my mom was like a stay-at-home mom.
Yeah, I get confused sometimes because if I'm either first or second, because like my mom went to a community college, graduated, right, but she didn't go to university. And when I look up what first generation, second generation is, they go by if they went to a university, so CSUs or UCs, and but community doesn't count. So
I never knew that. But
yeah, I had to look it up because when I was applying for like Chick State.
Oh, okay. So like my boyfriend, he is second generation, but his parents went to school in Mexico. Oh. And he's like, no, I'm first generation. I'm like, yeah, technically, but you can tell he's a little bit more like sophisticated.
Very.
Yeah.
Very. And I'm smart.
Very smart. And I'm like, there's no fucking way. Like, to me, you're second generation. Because your parents.
He's spoiled.
He's also spoiled. First child for 5 years.
Yeah, I can tell.
Like one sibling. There's only 2 of them. So
yeah, and I definitely agree with what you said about how being yourself and being your authentic self, as cliche it is. And by the way, I'm sorry. You guys hear that train? Yeah,
it's so loud today.
Yeah, Pachia lives pretty close to a freaking train.
Yeah, it's just, go on the street and the train's right there.
Yeah, and the reason why they make that noise is because there's a lot of homeless people that walk on that track, so they ain't trying to hit nobody. I remember sleeping at your place, and I was like, and I think I've heard the train in the middle of the night before.
At my other house?
Yeah, at your other apartment.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I was like,
it was a lot closer to the train. Well, no, it was about the same. I'm closer here, but
I think, I don't know. Are you closer here? She didn't really move that far, by the way. She just went down a couple places, like a block.
At North Cedar, I was closer, but that place I stayed at and you slept over, I was about the same. Oh
yeah, that rich apartment.
Yeah, I got to live there for a rent, like the same rent as my other apartment.
That was pretty dope because so when Pachia first moved here, her original apartment that she was supposed to move in was being renovated, right?
Yeah.
And then so they moved them into a rich ass. Okay, well yeah,
it was like newly built, like everything, like first timer.
Yeah, it's
no
rich,
one had lived there before.
It's rich to me because students. I don't know how students can afford a fucking $1,000 rent every month,
like single, like by yourself, right?
By yourself, yeah. I don't know how they can do that because I don't know. Like, and that place was fucking amazing. They had their own built-in AC. They had their own fucking TV.
And your own bathroom.
And your own motherfucking bathroom. And I was just kind of, everything was white. White walls, white furniture.
The bed was given too, so like you can just move in. It was move-in ready.
Exactly.
And it's like $1,200 for just your bedroom, and you share like the common area with 4 other people.
Yeah, the living room and the kitchen.
That's like bullshit.
Yeah, and but at the same time, I was kind of like, do I feel like we're in a fucking hotel? Like, that's literally what it felt like.
Yeah, because everything was so nice.
And so
clean. It came
clean.
with a desk too. I didn't have to bring anything.
I thought that was yours, actually.
No, it wasn't mine. I was blessed after moving out because like you'll hear it later in our episode 1 of my story about moving out, but I had nothing with me, no bed, no nothing. And so when we moved into that apartment, I was like, oh, I got fucking lucky. Yeah. All I had were my clothes.
Yeah, that's crazy. Wait, so when you moved into that very expensive apartment, did you actually have where did your other stuff went? Did you leave at your original apartment?
Yeah, when I left, I didn't bring anything but like my clothes and my PC, my $1,500 fucking computer that I bought. Yeah, I only brought that and my clothes and my backpack, and I left and was homeless for a freaking week. And then we signed the lease, and thankfully our other apartment was being renovated still, and so we got that place that had everything I needed already.
Yeah, I'm so glad that they did that to you guys, because you guys had like this special treatment. Basically, it was the top treatment.
But the downgrade was so real. When I moved into my actual apartment, I was like, no fucking way, I want to go home.
But to think about it though, I think your apartment wasn't that bad.
The actual apartment.
Yeah, because my boyfriend's apartment is
absolutely not.
Like, I know I know we all broke, and I know he's trying to save money, so I totally understand. So that's why I'm kind of like, I'm just kind of accepting it. But trust me, I prefer your old apartment than that one that he's living in right now.
It was
and the house you're living in now
this
is
one
better.
too
It's better than that one.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think it's because he's roommating with other men, but still it was
my god.
Bad. Yeah. But we would definitely talk about our experiences, or their experiences, because I still live with my parents. I mean, you know how Hmong families are. You stay there till you're fucking 30, or you get married.
Experience itself.
Yeah, but we'll definitely talk about their stories of being with roommates, either with other fellow Hmong roommates or other different people, because I know it's a little different. Mm-hmm. But my boyfriend has stories that he allowed me to also talk about, so we're good on that. I have permission, okay, guys? Okay. I'm not invading my man's space. He told me I don't care. I don't even live here. That's why he don't care. I mean, even then, if we live here... Oh, which actually brings me up. One of the things that I do wanted to talk about is that in our pre-episode is that, yes, we are two small town girls who are just trying to put our voices out there and to be known. And you guys should be expecting from our videos is that we're going to be very raw and open about our personal experiences. And yes, we're still fairly young. And yes, we're in our 20s. So our audience that we really try to gravitate to is people who are younger than us, so people who are in high school. But we are so okay if people who or are older listening too, because you know why? You can still learn from the new generation, from the younger generation, I should say. Because, I mean, that's exactly what we're doing in our advocacy project, is we're trying to research and understand the younger generation so that we can help them, so they can help us in the future when we get old. Mm-hmm. And so we're really glad and happy that you guys tuned in today. I know Pachia and I, we will go on a tangent and we will go forever on our experiences, but just bear with us. This is what you guys will be expecting in our next episodes is whatever topic that we're doing, it's going to be very broad, but we will dive into our chaotic minds.
Right, our experiences. We're not here to give out advice, just, you know, our conversations.
But with our second episode, we do offer advice by you guys emailing us, but we'll get into that when it comes by. But this is just our pre-episode. We're already excited. We want to really blow up and tell you guys everything, but for right now, just be expecting some raw, real content, because we're not afraid. I mean, Pachia and I have gone through so much to really be like, if the Hmong community is already talking about it, then why can't you just talk about it out loud?
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, what's the point of being secret? What is that even a secret anymore when everybody knows?
Fuck taboos.
I mean? Yeah.
Like, there's no need to hold back.
Exactly. But there's no cheese mate either because, legal reasons. We're not mentioning names. But if you know, you know.
You already know, so.
So, I'm going to wrap it up and just let you guys know that please follow us in our social medias on Instagram and Facebook. The links will be down below. And we'll also be putting down the links of the person who made our logo, which is my beautiful sister. Her Instagram will be right below. And then we also want you guys to make sure you guys are tuned in every Wednesday at 8 a.m. where we will be releasing our episodes. Our next episode is going to be episode 1, and it's going to be about COVID, about before COVID, during the lockdown, and post-COVID. Have a look out on that, and we'll keep you guys posted, and we'll try to post as much as we can and communicate with you guys through our posts as well. Anything you would like to say, Pachia?
Thank you so much for tuning in today. I sound like a fake ass bitch, but it's okay.
Hey, fake bitches, who cares? All right, thank you so much for listening to our pre-episode. Bye.